All right. Well, Angela Simmons was commenting on embracing her natural body and not editing out any quote unquote imperfections. It was Miami Swim Week, and there were a lot of models out there, and she was modeling for a MAC collection. And here's what she had to say.
Not feeling good in who you are affects everything that you do. And for a long time, that stopped me from wanting to do other stuff. And I was so young, and I have so many journals on how I felt about myself. And eventually I got a real grip on what it was and how I had control over who I am. It's so important to love who you are, regardless of what everyone says is cool for the moment. Your body's not a trend, it's your temple. And so, I challenge everybody today, tomorrow, whenever it is, look yourself in the mirror, hug yourself. You really gotta love yourself. Because once you love yourself, you're not seeking validation from no one else,
That's right. Your first, last, and best love is self-love. That's why you got to look in the mirror and say, good morning, gorgeous. Drop on the clues box from Mary J. Blige. I said in the mirror, sir. I said look in the mirror and say good morning, gorgeous. All right, stop hearing what you want to hear.
Thought you was talking to me.
Anyway, I thought she looked really good. So shout out to Angela Simmons for embracing herself. And she was like so many altered bodies that people forget and don't appreciate natural bodies when a person commented. And so, yeah, I think it's true. I think also people see a lot of things photoshopped and feel like that's what I have to look like. And, it's not realistic. So there you have it. All right. Now, police have solved a string of violent home invasions that have been targeting celebrities across Atlanta. 4 suspected gang members are in custody, and that's in connection to at least 15 home invasions over the past year. One of those people is Marlo Hampton from The Real Housewives of Atlanta, and she said she was watching on her security system. Here's what she said.
When I heard the boom, when I heard my nephew scream, and I knew that scream was a scream of fear, my heart dropped.
She said she went into a panic room and called 911, and then they kicked in the door, and they fled because they heard her yelling. That's what she thinks happened. Now, the police did get there quickly, and she thanked God for that. But she said, be aware if you are posting, if you have luxury items, just be careful. But according to Sandy Springs police, they said officers took down 4 alleged members of that gang Sunday morning as they attempted a home invasion at a townhouse occupied by the mother of one of the children of Future. So,
got to give them all at least a quarter. At least.
A quarter what?
25 years.
25 years?
Absolutely.
The investigation's been going on for at least a year now. So
that's a lot. With no
fortunately, that's really scary.
25 years is too much.
No, let me tell you why. Because when they do these home invasions, they're not thinking of nothing but themselves. They're not thinking about the kids that could be in the house, the old women that could be in the house, the women that could be in the house. And, they get into these houses and sometimes it leads to murder. Sometimes it leads to really bad assaults. It's like, no.
If it leads to murder
you got to make an example out of it.
They should get 25 years. But
even if it doesn't.
Yeah,
a lot of these is young kids, though. They're like 17, 18-year-old kids that just thinking that these are easy ways to pick up some quick bread.
And you got to make an example out of them.
I agree, but 25 years
Well,
is too
in
much
a home
for them
invasion on July 4th, a resident was shot and seriously wounded. They did say he survived and is expected to make a full recovery.
You got to make an example of these kids.
If he gets shot or assault,
it could be the same ring.
Yes, then they deserve it. But a lot of these are kids. Even with the these people stealing these cars, a lot of them are like 17-year-old, 18-year-old kids.
Let me ask you a question. You say these are kids, right?
They are kids.
They kick in somebody's door.
Mm-hmm.
You got your hammer. You blast one of these kids. Should they get shot?
Yes.
So what's the difference? What do you mean? It's a harsh punishment.
I'm going to protect myself, but kids are stupid sometimes, and we all did stupid things, you know what I mean?
Listen,
you didn't do something stupid that could have got you 25
absolutely,
years?
But guess what? Smart people learn from their own mistakes. Wise people learn from the mistakes of others. So sometimes...
You just learned a couple of years ago.
No, that's not true. Knock it off. Sometimes you got to make an example out of people in order for other folks to learn. That's just the truth to the matter.
If somebody gets shot or hurt, yes, I agree. But sometimes kids just do stupid kid things.
But we're all saving each other from each other, right? Because number one, you don't want these kids... If you don't want these kids to go to jail, then they shouldn't be do home invasions. And if you don't want these kids to get killed, they shouldn't do home invasions.
That's correct.
And if you don't want other people to get killed, nobody should be doing home invasions. Because this is just a terrible, terrible, terrible cycle. I don't agree with none of it. I don't like it. That's your house, man.
I agree.
Like, there's no greater boundary than your house.
I agree. And
somebody violates
stupid.
You like that? No, bro.
I agree. I think it's stupid. And if you come in my house, I'm going to shoot you.
Then?
But if sometimes these kids do stupid things.
So you rather shoot them?
No, I'm saying I'm going to shoot you. If you come in my house, yes.
So how much time you think
yes,
is good? Let's talk about this. You say 25 is too much. How much time you think?
If they don't shoot nobody or hurt nobody, Give him 10 years.
I just think that the problem is it's a ring, right? And so they've been doing multiple homes, and one person did get shot at a home. We don't know how many it's tied to yet.
If you get shot or as a gun, yes, you should get more time. But if a lot of these kids are breaking into windows, they're stealing things, they're selling them to make some extra cash.
I don't care. You can't be violating people's house like that because you don't know who's in this house.
But 25 years is a lot.
Hey,
though.
man.
And you know how I feel about crime. 25 years is a lot. But if you come up in my crib, first you get the dog, then you get the gun. Whatever way it happens first, you're going to get either or.
I'd rather them get 25 years than get killed.
All right, well, that is your rumor report.
I would rather them get 25 years than get killed.
Stay at my house.
I think all we're really trying to say is y'all shouldn't be doing no damn home invasion.
Stop doing home
That's
invasion.
literally all we're trying to tell you.
Invasions.
Okay? That's what we're trying to tell you here.
Right. All right. Well, who you giving your donkey to, man?
Somebody who needs to go to jail. I think that the time that they're offering her is too late. But we'll discuss it after the hour, okay?
All right. We'll get to that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.